Alright, welcome back to Auction Not Included. I don't know if you noticed, but we left it on day 15, and that is almost like a cliffhanger. Because we should have, we have a minute to our printing pod to giving us our next item. I didn't mean to leave it there. I thought, in my mind, I was going to get the last guy and we'd go from there. But nonetheless, I did not. We are going to get that right away here. If we zoom out, we can see we got a little bit done here. We still haven't dug any of this out, and we got to get up here and start getting some of that sedimentary rock to start turning these hatches into stone hatches. So let's just get started here. All right, here we go. Our day 15 item is ready, and I am hoping for a duplicate that we would like to keep. Alright, we have two good duplicates in my opinion. Bonnie here. Oh, never mind. I thought they were both doctoring. Yeah, can't do digging. Definitely not. It is straight up Turner here with the ranching and the mole hands and we don't really need him to be another rancher, but we will take him as a rancher. But if we switch to bolting that around, we'll make this guy Garrick for taking care of the animals. Perfect. Welcome to the gatewatch, Garrick. And because we already have two people ranching. Oh no, Arlene Court into Walt. Garrick is just going to go into hard digging here. Hard digging or procuring for exosuit? No, we'll do the hard digging. There we go. Perfect. And he can start helping take care of the granite and everything as well. Alright, so... Oh, wait, what? Oh, just, he's got so many bad things going on, the food poisoning, the hypothermia. Because he's not narcoleptic, right? Yeah, he's just so darn tired from having the debuffs going on. We are starting to get this cord out here. Haven't found any more hatches in here, sadly, yet, but there's still quite a few more buried items. We might find a few more. We are up to 6 hatches in there. We got a couple of eggs I see, which I'm getting moved up here, and then I'm going to drop them on the ground. But we have a new printable, so let's get into that. We have Frankie here, doctoring and operating, slow science, and flatulent. But we have Otto here, who is tidying in research, mole hands, caregiver, and noodle arms. I'm not too worried about that, the noodle arms. We do want another duplicate because we are going to need mouths to be able to eat enough food in time. But we still haven't found enough hatches. Oh, that's going to be the hard part. Hopefully we get some hatch eggs in here one day. But Otto here, I think, is going to be our Jace, just because of the researching and the caregiving, and mostly the noodle arms. So, Jace, welcome to the gatewatch, and ooh, yeah, we got a couple of people that have skills. Jace is going to, you know, that's going to counteract his carrying, so we'll just do that. And Tamio, yeah, we'll do improved carrying, and then we'll start this tree for her. Oh, wait, we just got a colony achievement For what? Oh! Because Tamio, I always forget about that one. Skills. This is the end of this tree. Like it, even though there is branches of it, that's as far as this one goes. So that is paying the bills, completing a full scale on the tree. So you can do cooking or improve carrying or the tidying to do it quicker instead of doing the full 3-1. But yeah, I always forget about that one, that achievement. It's something you don't work towards. You just get it in the background, and you're like, oh, when did this happen? Well, yeah, that's why. Perfect. So yeah, the digging I have queued up as a little bit of a higher priority over here, just because there's a lot of buried objects in there, and I'm hoping to unbury a few more hatches, just so we can get them teamed up and they can start laying eggs a little bit faster. Because how many do we have? All but one is tamed, it looks like. Let's see now. Yeah, just think this guy's not tamed. Nope, no, this one. Yeah, he's not tamed yet. But he will get there. How close was he? Nope. Dang it, there he is. Wellness, ooh, 61. He might not get tamed before he ages out here. He should. Hello. Minus 55 per cycle. So yeah, should tame up really quick. As long as he remains... Oop, there we go, we're picking up the eggs. There's still one more in here, and there's one there. But Tybalt, he can't do any building, so he's just running around, picking up and storing everything, making sure these algae or oxygen diffusers are still going. Alright, we've been going for a while, and I just found out we finished all of everything I had queued up even, so we need to think about what we need next. We haven't found another water source yet, but either way we're going to need either one of these, either the desalinator or the water sieve, depending on what kind of water source we get. Then we need... what do we need next? I don't know if we actually need anything. We might just throw everything into the queue. It would be nice to get these, and then yeah, we're just going to throw everything in the queue behind that. Unless there's something we think of along the way, that will be it. We'll just throw everything else in the queue. So we decide we want something, we can come back and erase the queue and do it and pick and choose what we want. I'm just going to click on absolutely everything. And then solid fuel combustion as our last one. Alright, Ral is going to be busy for many days to come. And I just noticed that this is not a ranch because we are open in a few spots. So yeah, we got to... I had just prioritized all this as a 6 just to get these ranches fully finished. We still have a fair bit of food to get us through a couple more cycles, and then we'll start digging in here and get all this hexalant out. And we still have some muckroot we haven't dug up yet as well. So we're still good. We're still good in food for a while. Hopefully we can find a few more hatches, because we are only at 6, 7, 8, and then we got 5 or 6 hatch eggs. Looks like 6, so yeah. Oh my goodness, I totally lost the math on that. Sorry, 14 hatches. Hopefully we can get like above 20, just so we don't have to like mass murder them all at the end. It's just, yeah, we'll just keep going with this. We'll get this all dug up and we'll start getting this hexalant fruit. And yeah, we'll come back probably once we get a new duplicate choice here on day 21. So So I will see you in a bit. All right. These stables are coming along quite smoothly. We did did we uncover these? I don't know. I don't know where shine bugs come from. They just like all of a sudden appear. They might have been in the top one. I don't know. But anyway, we've got some shine bugs. We're gonna have to get out of here because they are going to mess with our hatch numbers. But we don't have any on this level yet, so we got some time to deal with them. But the reason we are talking is because we have the blueprint. What do we have to look at today? We have shine bug, which we don't need. We've already tamed one. Digging, ranching, and cooking. Ooh, cooking. Decrease bathroom time, early bird. You know, he's kind of well-rounded. Rohan is kind of well-rounded, and the cooking is going to be great. Oh, I know who should be the cook. Thinking about this, just give me a second. I can't quite remember his name. Ah, there we go. That took me a while. Yeah, I never played with this guy because he got banned. But Oku makes food. Welcome to the gatewatch. Even though you got banned in standard. Actually, maybe he got banned in more places than just standard. But welcome to Planet Gatewatch anyway. And skills. We're not going to put you in that yet. We're going to wait till your next skill for that. We should have time. We're going to give you... Actually, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we'll put you in hard digging. You can help out with the digging for the time being. Even though you could dig anything we're digging at the moment. But hard digging it is. We can skill scrub and do whatever we want with you later. And I think that tile is probably a priority 5. No, it's priority 6. I'm just wondering why they keep jumping over it. Oh. Alright. I was watching it, and I figured it was going to happen. Seeing them climbing on top to dig, and sure enough, Thalia here decided, yeah, it was better to dig her ground away from herself and get herself trapped. So, while she's up here, you know, I really don't want to do that. You know, we're going to do it. Dig. Dig all that out, and then we will have somebody dig you a ladder. We'll do it that way. I was going to have her dig the ground here so that she'd be on that tile and then whoop, fall, but we had some buried items. Let's find out what they were in our... One was a mealwood seed. Let's see what these are. Maybe we can get be lucky and get another hatch. Wait, no, we got a murf seed, murf leaf seed, and more mealwood. Not very helpful. And I guess cancel these first couple and build it out of igneous so that she can probably build it herself. And we got another item there. Let's find out what that is. Yeah, combat. I'm just trying to get rid of the... I didn't want to wrangle him out. We're just going to get rid of him the old-fashioned way. Pop eardrums? What the? We have like weird oxygen levels in here. We have like some parts are like 3,000. Weird. Yeah, we have like 600 down here. But oh, and we have some new skills. We've been following this for a little while now. Ral, you pesky old. You know, we're going to go into science this time. I was thinking about it. The plus science, he'll research faster. So we get all of our research hammered out and done. So yeah, this is probably the better idea. We want to get in the rocket suits anyway. Ral might be our first man to explore another planet on this playthrough. Just because, well, I like his silver hair. Try and get this muckroot here swept up. Let's increase the priority on that, just so that we can seal this up and make it an actual stable. Because with this open, it's too big. But I don't want it to be stuck behind there. Perfect. There we go. I can dig that later. All right, our food is doing great again. So I'm not going to worry too much about pressuring them to do certain items. We will just keep excavating. Hopefully get all this here. It looks like there's a lot of buried items down here to check out. I just want to get my hands on more hatches, because I feel like that carnival one is going to be the hardest achievement to pull off. So let's just get some more bridges put in here. Alright, hatches are done. We're digging out down here, and we have new skills, and I am hoping we have either Soren or Thalia ready, because I want to, oh no, okay, so, yeah, either one, I want to be able to find out what this is. I'm hoping that it's one of them. Ah, it's Tybalt. Alright, Tybalt is just going to ranching. How close are they? Yeah, they're a little ways away still. Dang it! I was hoping it was going to be one of them, but that's good. We will just keep letting them hammer this out. I put a higher priority on this here. This is a 6 priority, just because I want to get that sedimentary rock, and we could start turning some of these hatches into stone hatches, which then in turn we will make smooth hatches. Because one of the achievements, I was looking through this. Just because I'm trying to plan a little bit ahead, trying to figure out what we need. One of the achievements, where was it? Right here. Down the hatch. Produce 10 tons of refined metal by using smooth hatches. So we need to get the smooth hatches so that we can let them eat metal ore and poop out refined metal. At least 10 tons worth, and then we don't need them anymore, but it's almost the same as using the rock crusher. So maybe we'll use them as long as we think we'll need the rock crusher anyway. It's just we don't get the sand out of it, but we can make sand. Sand is not going to be any worries to me, especially being we can start using regolith later for filtration medium. But while we're talking, we got a look at that sand. See, I told you 152 tons of sand. We got so much sand. No, we could take on another duplicate. Or is that getting risky? Because we can't plant anything yet. But we still have hexalant fruit up here. We got hexalant fruit over here. Like, we have all this hexalant fruit we haven't got to yet. And over here, this is another biome. It's going to have hexalant fruits. I just don't know if we can take on another duplicate at the moment. How are our hatches doing? We got 1, 3, 9, and 11 eggs. So that's 20. 20 hatches are going to be up and running here at some point. You know, I don't want to do it yet. I don't want to do it yet. So we're just going to take the sand, play it a little safe. Yeah, we'll take the sand. Another duplicate would mean we could dig this out quicker, but we'll just go with this for now, and we will come back in once we have something interesting to look at. All right. Here we have some automatic dispensers. They're not plugged in. We don't need to be plugged in. They still do what they need to do without being plugged in. And this one I have set to snow. So it's not a priority 5. Just whatever snow they find, bring it in here. It's just if I click both, it's going to check mark the whole thing, and it's going to put every liquefiable into this bin. Which means when we eventually find either brine ice or polluted ice, it's going to dump that in here as well. So I'm just going to do the one for now. We're going to get a bunch of snow dumped in here. Maybe I'll crank the priority just to get it done. And then we'll switch it back to ice. Just the snow's going to melt sooner, so I'm thinking if we do the snow first, then we can... it'll get done quicker, then we can switch it to ice and just do the ice forever afterwards. And I made it so that they can't get back down here and pick up the ice. Like, there's a bunch of crap in here. We'll let them back in there later to get that stuff if need be. But for the time being, that will keep adding to our water supply. I double layered it because when the ice and snow melt, it's going to be a gush of pressure. And I'm hoping that the double tile will be enough to withstand it. And in that spirit, we have another automatic dispenser right here. There's some garbage in here, but this is going to grab our eggs. I put this one on a higher priority, a 7. And right now we only have stone hatchling eggs we can put. We have other eggs, but I only want stone hatchling eggs in here. So they're going to come pick up any eggs whenever they appear. Well, like we got Tybalt is doing right now, actually. Oh, and Garrick. So they're going to run over here, dump it in here, and drop it. And hopefully with this door here, and it's set to nobody can get in and out, hopefully they can't pick up the egg, because this is pretty deep. And I don't think they can pick it up through the door this way. I know they can do the door vertically, but horizontally, I don't think they can get it. If they can, we'll move it back one. We'll dig out this hole, put another tile. It's just, I had the natural gap there already, so I just went with it. Oh, come on, don't. Okay, it's like, he does have to cross. Hopefully he doesn't drop the eggs on the way by. Just then we're not worrying as much about... I have to keep coming to a bin, tell to pick them all up, drop them. We still have to wrangle them out of here later. but this is be sort of like using an incubator unplugged kind of idea. So yeah, we'll continue with that. We still got a bunch of digging to do. We got our little bit of like there is more sedimentary rock. We got a bit of sedimentary rock ready for this bin here, and we're getting to this hexalant fruit. There was one up here. We got that, and yeah, we're just still trying to dig out a bunch of hexalant fruit, keep us alive for as long as we can, get these hatches just going crazy. I think we are still at the 9. Yeah, we're still at the 9, but we are up to... Oh, because they can't reach the eggs. How many eggs we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got a lot of eggs. Let's just say we got a lot of eggs. Actually, if we pause it, do the door for access. There we go, 13 eggs. Now let's redo that. Yeah, we're up to 13 eggs. 9, so that's 22 possible hatches. Perfect. We will just keep going. Oh, actually, we got some skills we can spend. And day 27, we should have another duplicate today. But first of all, skills. Garrick. We had you in... Why did we have you in digging? I don't remember, but we're starting to get enough hatches. We'll work towards that. I think that might have been it. We didn't have enough hatches yet. I'll tell myself that was the reason we did that, so I don't feel stupid. And yeah, let's just keep hammering away here. This guy's going to get this hexalant food right away. Actually, there's probably a bunch of buried items in here, isn't there? No, there's not much. There's a couple over here. Oh, there's a lot right here. So yeah, we might just hollow out this whole biome. Oh, and we have something else to get into. Yeah, we're going to dig out this whole biome, and we're going to find out what this is. But we'll probably be back for the duplicate before that happens. Alright, how close are we? 94 seconds, just because it's... I don't remember what time it starts in the day, but it starts somewhere down here on the cycle chart. But if you are late to it, it just keeps getting pushed back. So eventually you are getting it a day later. It doesn't happen at the same time every 3 days. It's 3 days after you pick it or select on it. So if you're not quick, it does fall behind. But the reason we are stopping here for a second is because I want to see who has the skill, and I'm hoping it is our diggers. Come on, digger. Yes! All right. No! Oh, no, wait, no, Talia. Haha. Yes! Oh, man, I can't believe I thought we were behind on that. But, okay, I jumped on Soren. I shouldn't have given that quite yet. Thalia finally has super duper hard digging. That deserves a hat. Yeah, you're going to be the first one with a hat. Actually, where is Carly? Nope, Tybalt. Tybalt can have his level 3 or level 2 critter hat. Perfect. Alright, so that means I'm going to prioritize this, and we're going to find out what this is here. We're going to watch this happen and see what it is. And we have an iron volcano. Perfect. Cancel digging that one. We don't need to dig that one. We already know what it is. It's going to be a while before we can work with that until we get oil. Getting oil is basically the minimum in my mind we need to get this to work. We don't need a steam turbine right away. We can get by with just water and a few temperature shift plates, but we need oil for an airlock. So yeah, that is going to be amazing, but that is super close to our base. I don't think I've ever had an iron volcano that close to my base before. We can cancel this now that we know what it is. Don't need to go back down there. And new printables are available. Oh boy. I think we have to take the pip. I don't know if we get pips on this planet. So yeah, I think we're going to take the pip. The pip is going to do us a few things if we can keep them alive. I don't know how hard I'm going to try to keep them alive. Well, no, they need arbor acorns. We'll see what we can do, because arbor trees need plus 15 for temperature. But we'll take the pip eggs. We'll get them tamed, so at least we get that. And I was thinking they would help us with our nature parks. Nature reserves? Yeah, they can plant us some wild plants, so we'll take them. And yeah, we can. Wait, what is the temperature? Oh yeah, we can wall this in here. We're gonna do this now, just because otherwise, if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget, and then I'm gonna feel silly later. We'll just do it like that, and a storage bin. And in this one here, I'm going to say dump all other seeds. No. No, because I know my duplicates are going to stop and run all over and do that. Do we have any seeds in here? Slow us down for a second. I don't see any seeds. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I meant to put that in there a long time ago. No, I don't see any other seeds. Then I'll be able to click on this. And arbor acorn. Whenever they can. I'm not going to lower the thing on it. Tybalt will probably do that, because he's set to high storing. And that will destruct this, and they can plant those when they are ready. We have another duplicate skill. Jace. Jace, we're just going to keep going with the improved carrying. Jace might actually be our mechatronics person early on in the game. But yeah, that is coming along nicely. There's a bunch of buried objects in there. We'll get to those. We could dig out more of this here. We might end up with a polluted water geyser or something. But we're just going to keep going along. And we also found salt water. Wait, oh, right here, salt water. So we might have a saltwater geyser over here as well. And there's the pokey shell. Pokey shell, poke shell, poke ash shell. They're on this map, so that is good for us. Yeah, we will just keep chugging along here. Alright, we are just hitting the night of day 28, and I just found out we uncovered a few hatches. I was looking while they were digging here. I didn't see them, but I must have looked away for a bit, and then they hatched, or they became unburied, and then quickly buried back into the ground. So we will get those guys wrangled up. And also we happen to find a source of water, a cool steam vent. So we are going to figure out a way to get in here and tap into this resource for starting a electrolyzer, so we can start running hydrogen pumps, or hydrogen generators rather, and yeah, we can start working towards our power one, and that will help out with the oxygen in our base, because we are digging it out so wide and everything. Our action is actually really good down here, but it is a little bit thin. It will help out with that, and also to give us power so we can stop running on the wheel. The only thing we're running for power is still just the supercomputer and the regular station. Once we get our electrolyzer set up off this, I will also put in real bathrooms, probably right where they are, and then we'll try to get a carbon skimmer down here. So yeah, that is what we are going to start working towards next, I believe. I don't think we're going to get it this episode, because I'm going to try to do around 15 days of the cycle, but we might get our pump in here. Do we have actually metal ore? No, we don't. We are going to have to, where is it? Gold amalgam. We're going to have to dig in here and get this gold amalgam, because we need to make the pump last to high temperatures. The water's not going to go above, what is 100 degrees, obviously, because it'll turn into steam, but anything else will start burning out at 25 degrees, so the gold amalgam will need to be in there, just because the cool steam that puts out, yeah, 110 C, but then it'll condense because of the cold area. It'll definitely drop cooler than that, but a long term, if we are using this long term, we will need to make sure it can withstand the temperatures of the hot water. And gold amalgam won't burn out to 125, so it will never burn out in here. Just so we don't have to keep maintaining it, as a dupe decides they want to keep running back and forth to fix it. Yeah, it will prevent that. And I noticed we had a duplicate skill we could do. So Arlene Cord is now 11 husbandry with the +4 from here, and she should slowly get it over time as well with the mod we're using. So hopefully she gets higher than 11, because we're hoping Sabalt gets higher. So I will, yeah, I'll come back in a little bit. All right, we have reached cycle 31. So oh my goodness, and we have 2 messes. Wait, who made messes? Oh my goodness. You guys dug yourselves into a hole. Let's priority dig those 2 so you guys can get out of there. Duplicates. And yeah, because like I said, it keeps getting pushed back. We are now at this cycle 31, but we have a new blueprint available. Oh my goodness, and I just got grilled cheese. What? Sorry. A little distracted. Who do we have for this one? Oh my goodness. Talk about phlegm in the throat. Ellie, building and operating, can't do doctoring errands. That is fine. Next, Twinkle Toes, unconstructive. Nope. We already have an unconstructive. We don't need another. Nails, suit wearing, so super fast. Super fast yet a little slow. We already have Pip Egg, so I think we're gonna go with Ellie here. And the early bird in the building. It doesn't really work with the doctoring part, because I think she could. But I'm going to go with Nisa. I think Nisa is a builder and an early bird. She looks like she gets up early in the morning. Welcome, Nisa, to the gatewatch, and we have a few skills. Nisa, again, building. I think we're going to put her into building. Yeah, you know, she's going to get building on her own. We're going to go into this here, so we can start getting electrical. Once we want the good electrical going, she'll be the one to do that. Oh, cool. Ah, yes, we had him digging. We're going to be cooking soon. So we're going to get him making food tokens. Tamio? Oh yeah, she was that as well. Do we need two? Yeah, we'll go into that for now. We don't quite need the exosuit just yet. So we'll do that, and you know what? Tamio wants a hat. Improved carrying. Oh, and where is Oku? Get him his cook. There we go. Did we get the eggs brought? We did. And let's just deconstruct that. We don't need it anymore. But we do need a station. Because if I don't put it in, I will... Oh, we don't need to tame him, though. So I guess we won't put the station in there just yet. Otherwise, we'll be wasting our time taming him. You know what? Let's see if we can open this door and let him out. Stress levels are getting a little high. Tobolt is not happy. How is Tobolt's happiness? Yeah, he is not so good with the morale. But, well, we have our barracks. Oh, we don't have... This is not fully functional yet as a Great Hall because of decor. Furniture. Yeah, we don't have a plant that's going to work yet. I was thinking if we had other decor items, like a statue or something, but we haven't got there yet. Ral is still working on it. They got out. The nice thing about it, though, their mess that they... Oh, actually, that mess has probably fixed this. Now that we think about it. Their mess made polluted ice. So we can click on both those items now. Perfect. Now that we found another item, we can click on the items we actually want. We do have a hatch in here, but we aren't going to worry about wrangling him up until he's an adult. Because we can't tame him until he's an adult anyway. Like, he won't become tame. So we'll wait till he's an adult and then we'll wrangle him. I have one section here primed with a copper ore. Just getting ready for a stone hatch when we get one. Because we are producing or putting cinnamon rock into, I think, this feeder here. Yeah. So, actually, we will raise the priority on that to a 7. And make sure the rest, any that we do bring in, are going to go there immediately. And have we found another one down here? What if we just cheat and do that? Aha! We did have another one. He's buried. We found another one. We'll get him taken over there right away. Oh yeah. No, not so sure. And now I'm gonna eat my grilled cheese. Alright, the play got away from me a bit. I just looked up and I'm like, holy crap, we are on cycle 33, and I was planning on doing 15 cycles a day, so yeah, we definitely got a little bit more in than I wanted, but we got more in. That can't be a bad thing, right? I decided to, because we are running up here and then running back this way, I decided to use our central stairs for our spine here. So, and I'm also putting in the fire pole to go with it, so just dupes can get up and down, or I guess down faster. Up is the same speed for now, but they can get down to whatever tasks they're doing a lot quicker, or come back to the base for food. So far, we are still living off of hexalant fruit and muckroot. That is all of our food at this point in the game. I haven't worked into the steam turbine, this cool steam vent yet, because I don't think it's going to be able to keep up with a what was I going to use it for? Electrolyzer. That's the word. Electrolyzer farm. Instead, I am hoping, fingers crossed, that this is going to be a saltwater geyser. If this is a saltwater geyser in the saltwater area, we can then gut this out and let that be our water source for our electrolyzer. Which, wow, look at this whole clean area we have right here. Perfect area to set up our electrolyzer. And so day 33, let's just do some quick math here. So that is, math. Well, I don't have to do math by clicking this, but that should be 67 cycles, right? To day 100. It says 68 remaining. Oh, we ate what? Oh, we must have. Oh, we must have had some hatches that died, and then they just straight up ate the meat. Okay, we are going to fix that. We are going to put in a grill and get the meat cooked from now on. But we're over halfway on the locavore, which is great. So once we have that, then we can start planting thimbleweed, so we can start making some exosuits. Because we don't have any Drecos. But we do have thimbleweed seeds. So yeah, we have 2 items here. We're going to find out what they are here shortly. This one actually needs a ladder. Otherwise we can't get to it. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. We'll get these cleaned up for it. And we are still making progress. Oh, yes, our math. That's what I was going to do. So 68 times 10,000 calories a day is 68. Oh, wait, what? No. Clear that. Yeah, 68 days left. No, that was right. Yeah, times 10,000. So that's 600,000 calories if we started today. But with 10 duplicates, even cycle 40 or 400 left, so cycle 60? With 10 duplicates, we will be able to eat enough. But that is if things go perfect. We're going to hope to start eating cooked meat by cycle, I'm hoping 45? Yeah, hopefully by the end of next episode, we will be eating cooked meat. This guy still hasn't grown out of being a baby yet, but yeah, we're going to cut it out there, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have fun.